Donnie Keith from militarynerds.com. What I'm going to show you here is a strength management tutorial using Microsoft Excel for those of you that work in the Army for military HR. Sometimes you might download your assigned personnel once a week. So over here we have the assigned personnel, but you need to match those up against your authorizations. You don't have to manually do that every single time. So over here we have our authorizations, and here you can see we have the assigned column that we want to match up. So our 11 Bravos, 42 alphas, and our 92 alphas would be the ones that would match up. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to the formula bar, type equals index, and then what do we want to index? We want to index the assigned for the MOS, the assigned personnel, and we want to match that up. So we type match against our 11 Bravo, all our MOSs over in this column for the authorized personnel, and we want those MOSs matched up against our assigned personnel. So notice I put a comma and then I selected those cells. Next thing I'm going to do is do a comma 0, which you can see here automatically pops up. A little wizard here to show you. You can select less than, exact match, or greater than. We want exact match because we want our 11 Bravos to match up against our 11 Bravos. And then, so now I'm going to close parentheses. Notice I had opened parentheses twice here, so I'm going to close it twice, and then I'm going to hit enter. So as you can see, I have 100 assigned 11 Bravos, and that gives me 50% assigned. Now, some of you would be tempted to just drag this formula down, which normally sometimes would work, and it would copy that formula down. The problem is, as you can see, B6 and B8, which is what we're indexing, because we want to check all of these, B6 through B8. But when you come down, Excel just has a tendency to automatically think you're wanting to bring it down to that next cell. So now B7 through B9, which there isn't even anything in B9, which isn't going to work. What we want to do is tell Excel, we don't want you to change these values here. We want you to leave these alone. These are what we're using to be indexed. So all we got to do is come back up here and put a $sign before the letter and the digit. And you want to do that for anything that you don't want to move. So the things that we wouldn't want to change would be this column, and this column. We don't want to mess around with the assigned column because there's no reason. This is going to drag down, and that's fine. So next column we want to do is your A6 here. So I put the $sign before each one. And I'm going to hit enter. Now I'm going to do and bring this and drag this down. As you can notice, things change. Now you can see I have my 50 42 alphas assigned, and then I have 20 92 alphas assigned. And then you can notice that when I come down, see how the B6 and the B8 here stay the same. Same thing with my A6 and A8. But the one things that change is my just assigned, which doesn't matter because it's going to change anyways, because that's just where it's assigned at. That's what we're going up against. Alright, so and that concludes this tutorial. So you can see how this could probably be useful for you to prevent you from having to do a lot of manual entries, which would be very time consuming. And you set this up and then it's all done and you don't have to worry about it. So if we invite you to come to militarynerds.com, volunteer, ask questions, help other people out, and so we can continue to grow and be a resource for you to come to for all your needs.